In this section of the story, the storyteller highlights how Hari the thief planned up to steal and escape the city but missed the train knowingly for some unknown reasons. When Anil was asleep, a beam of moonlight that came through the window was there on his bed. Hari sat up on the floor to work out his plan. He was decided to leave the city by the 10:30 p.m. Lucknow Express train. Silently did he crawl towards Anil's bed and slipped his hand stealthily under the mattress. In the moonlight, he discovered Anil's clear face without any scar on it, but he, being much younger than Anil, had scars on his face and also a bad appearance. He realized that this was due to his evil design and wrongdoings and wrong thinkings. In contrast to Anil's pure feelings, good deeds, and carefree life. When Hari got hold of the notes, he crawled out of the room without any sound. Once on the road, he started running towards the station. After some time, he slowed down, counted the notes, and came to know the amount as 600 rupees. He thought to himself that he could live a luxurious life like that of an Arabian Sheikh, at least for 2 weeks. He then reached the station and rushed straight to the platform, for he never booked a ticket in his life. The Lucknow Express was just leaving out. The speed was still slow and he could have jumped into one of the compartments, but suddenly he discovered something in him. There was a bit of hesitation. He couldn't understand the reason behind. He didn't board the train. He missed it deliberately. As we find in this section, the author concentrates on the changing time, changing mind of Hari, and changing reactions of people of different categories to their loss of goods. As the train left the station, Hari was found standing all alone in the empty platform. He couldn't think where to go, how to spend the night, nor could he think of staying in any one of the hotels near platform, for it might drag someone's suspicion. He didn't have any friend, as he believed friends were more of a trouble than a help. The only person he knew pretty well, really trustworthy and dependable, whom he had betrayed. While going through the bazaar, he became thoughtful. He thought how during his span of career as a thief, he had realized the reactions of different people, from rich to poor, when they lost their goods. He had marked fear on the face of the greedy, anger on the rich, and a sense of acceptance in case of the poor. But so far Anil was concerned, his face would only show a touch of little sadness. That too, not for loss of money, but for the loss of trust. His sadness would be for someone he trusted so much had betrayed him. On his way, he came close to a park, sat down there on a bench. But it being early November, the chilly night, along with the drizzle, only added to his discomfort. Soon it rained heavily. The cold wind blew across Hari's face. His shirt and pajama got fully drenched and stuck to his body. He then went back to the market and sat under the shelter of the clock to save himself from rain. The clock showed that it was midnight, and he discovered that his notes were all wet. Dear students, we have now come to the final section of the story, wherein the author presents completely different story, the story beyond a thief's story. He has depicted here how the thief in hurry, a thief, died. How the inner conflict in hurry got resolved, and how he became a changed man. Going through an inner conflict, Hari realized that he had committed a great blunder by stealing Anil's money. He was certain that Anil would have given him 2 to 3 rupees to go to movie. But now he had all the money. He couldn't cook Anil's meals, go to market, nor could he learn writing anymore. He had now a change of heart. In his words, it was a simple matter to steal and sometimes to be caught, but to be really a big man, clever and respected man was something else. His realization so that he had started hating his old profession, the profession of a thief, and appreciating a new way of life, an educated man's way of earning. He decided to go back to Anil, learn to read and write, and earn money in a fair way. He came back to Anil's room feeling nervous. It was really difficult to return stolen money, that too without being noticed. He crept to the head of the bed and stood for a moment and finally slipped the notes under the mattress. Next morning, he woke up late. Anil had already prepared the tea. By then, he extended his hand towards Hari with a 50 rupee note. And the note was still wet from last night's rain. Anil explained that he had an extra income the previous day. He also told Hari that henceforth he would be paid regularly. Besides, Anil told Hari that day he would teach him now to write complete sentences. Hari realized that Anil knew everything about the stolen money, but the great thing was he didn't let it show on his face. Hari smiled at Anil in the most appealing way, and Anil's smile also came to his face without effort. Now the story comes to an end, leaving a great moral lesson, that is, human values and relations are very important, very powerful. It can bring change even in the heart of a professional thief. Thank you.